How we doing? Mr. Carter here, ready to do a home link. 5-4. Go ahead, put your name on this if you haven't yet already, and let's begin. So today we're working with mixed number addition. So we're going to start with a few number stories here that we're going to need to be adding mixed numbers with. So let's take a look. The art class had a box filled with balls of yarn. The students used 6 2/3 balls for the project, and now there are only 2 2/3 balls left in the box. How many balls of yarn did the art class start with? Well, our whole here would be a ball of yarn. Just one ball of yarn is our whole. So if we used 6 2/3 and there's 2 2/3 left, we have to add these two to figure out how much we started with. So our number model with our unknown would be 6 2/3 plus 2 2/3 equals, and I'm going to put S for start with, and it doesn't matter what letter you use for your unknown, but that's up to you. So one way to solve this mixed number addition problem is to take your wholes and add those first. So I'm going to take my 6 over here and add it to my 2 wholes, and then I'm going to add my 2/3 and my 2/3. So if I go 6 plus 2, that gives me 8. 2/3 plus 2/3 is 4/3. So we have 8 4/3. But that 4/3 is a top-heavy fraction, so we don't like that. So we want to take this 4/3 and make it into fractions that are not top-heavy or improper. So we go 4/3 is the same as saying, let me write that over here, 4/3 is the same as saying 3/3 and 1/3. So we decompose that. So 3/3 we know is a whole. So we're going to go 8 plus 1, which is our whole, plus 1/3 that's left. So then we got 9 and 1/3. 8 plus 1 is 9, and we have 1/3. So our answer is 9 and 1/3. Let me circle it over here. And it's 9 1/3 balls of yarn. Okay, so second one. Mrs. Myers is growing vines along the side of her house. On the west side of the house, the vines are 2 4/10 meters tall. On the east side, the vines are 5 8/10 meters tall. I'm sorry, they're 5 8/10 meters taller, that's important, than the ones on the west side. How tall are the vines on the east side? Well, if we know the ones on the west side are 2 4/10, and the ones on the east side are 5 8/10 taller than that, we've got to add that 5 8/10 to our 2 4/10. So now another way to do that is to take these mixed numbers, a different way to solve this is to take our mixed numbers and turn them into improper or top-heavy fractions. Now how you do that is you take your denominator and times it by your whole number, and then you add your numerator. So we're going to go 10 times 2 is 20, and then 20 plus 4 is 24. So 2 4/10, let me write that over here, is the same as saying 2 times 10 again is 20 plus 4 is 24 tenths. And our 5 8/10, put that over here, that's the same as saying, so you go do the same thing, you go 10 times 5 is 50, plus 8 is 58 over 10. So 5 8/10 is the same as saying 58/10. So you're going to take your 24/10, let me write that down here, plus your 58/10. You add those together, and you get 82/10. Okay, so that would be an answer as a top-heavy fraction or improper fraction, same thing. So down here is just some more practice. using addition, adding mixed numbers. So I'll do 3 for you, then I'll have you do 4, 5, and 6 on your own. You could do it a couple different ways, the way I did it up here, where you break apart your fractions and your whole numbers and your fractions and add those up, or you can turn them into improper fractions and add them up that way. So if I do it the breaking apart way, I'll go 5 plus 3 is 8. So I did our whole numbers, 5 and 3. I'm going to add my 2 6 to my 1 6. That would make 3 6. So our answer is 8 and 3 6. Okay, on the bottom is our practice. We're just reviewing some multiplication. So I'm going to do 7 and 8 for you, and I'll have you do the rest on your own. So the number 7 was 837 times 6, so I'm using partition rectangles. Use whatever works for you. If you like lattice or if you like partial products, it's up to you. So 8 times 6 is 48. You have 2 zeros there, so you go and do that for 4,800 or 4,800. 3 times 6 is 18. Add the 0 for the 30. And 7 times 6 is 42. So you have 4,800 plus 180 plus 42. Make sure you line them up nicely. 0, 0, and 2 is 2. 8 and 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So it's 5,022. I'll go ahead and transfer that over. 5,022. And number 8, I'm going to do that using lattice. So it's 468 times 5. So I set up my lattice. So I went 468 and 5, and then I drew my diagonals. 8 times 5 is 40. 6 times 5 is 30. You put the 3 there and the 0 there. 4 times 5 is 20. And just add your diagonals. So it's 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 3. And your 2. Or 2,340 is your answer. Transfer that. 2,340. And that's it. If you have any questions, please come and see me. Hope this was helpful, and you have a good day.